The garden tarps that we use to keep the weeds down. So you can see we've ripped out a lot of the garden tarps already, but we should have done it earlier in the spring. But these tarps here, you can just see over here that we do a 3-foot tarp, and these tarps are the ones that they use at the nurseries to put their flower pots on. And so you can buy them from the nurseries or get them online. It's a woven tarp. It's really tough and use it. You can use it for 10 years, up to 10 years total. And then there's sod staples, 8-inch staples that hold them down. So for the wind, so you do every 3 feet with a sod staple. And so in the spring we'll put down a 3-foot tarp, 6-inch space. You can see a 6-inch space there. There's weeds, of course, but it's the end of the season. And then a next tarp, and then another 6-inch space, and so on. Sometimes we'll use a 4-foot for tomatoes because they're big, but that's how you do it. You lay the tarps down, and then you can plant after the tarps are all down. So we did the whole garden. The whole thing was tarped in, and then we planted afterwards. And there's no weeding. This is the only way to garden, I think. You don't have to weed then, or at least very little weeding. And the garden looks fantastic. I mean, with very little maintenance as far as weeding. We'll weed at the end of the season now. Take some weeds out so there's no seeding of the weeds, but that's about it. These beans here are for preserving heritage varieties, so I guess we donated a bunch of these beans back to the Heritage Variety organization. And then we got our garlic, we got our raspberries, and we got a rhubarb, and there's asparagus there. And then we rotate through here. So that's basically how we do it. But yeah, it's if you don't want to weed, it's the best way. Either buy a rototiller or get these ground cover tarps. That was the choice, and we like these. Things grow twice as well. It keeps the moisture in, and it heats up the soil early spring. And then in midsummer, the plants shade the tarps, so that the ground is not as hot. So it gets things hotter faster, and then holds the moisture in. And I don't know if you can see the drip. We have the drip lines. They're kind of rolled up now, but we have drip line in every row right across the whole garden, so that waters the garden and don't have to have huge sprinklers going. So, all right. Do you have anything to add at all? Or?